Welcome back, everybody. Rock Talk, episode 11. I'm your host, Cole Weber, with our newest Region of the Week, Neelah Vandeberg. Neelah, how's it going on this beautiful Tuesday?
It's a beautiful day. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fantastic. Just like I said, a beautiful day. The weather's nice. I mean, I'm down in the basement, so I can't really see it. I don't got windows in the office, but I can tell that it's a great day, and I'm excited to have you on. You had a great weekend, third overall at the GLBC. One over in Minnesota. You guys went all the way to Minnesota. How was the bus ride?
It was long. It was supposed to be like a 4.5 hour drive, but it ended up being like 5 hours.
Really? Was that because traffic, weather? What was the
Especially
cause?
when we got to like Minneapolis, it was traffic. It was
Really
back-to-back traffic. We had to stop a couple times to fill up gas because those VTs don't last long with gas.
No, they don't. No, I've only heard war stories about the VTs. I haven't been in one yet, but I mean, you're used to it, so it wasn't super bad. Yeah.
They're not the comfiest, but
No. And what do you guys had? So you brought 7 girls over to Minnesota?
Just enough to fill each row.
Wow. Okay. At least you got a row though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's Minnesota? I don't think I've ever been to the airport. Yeah, I'm new to this area. So tell me, what was Minnesota like?
It was nice. That was my first time being there also.
Oh, really?
The fall colors are coming out over there. They have a lot of like water lakes and stuff.
Land of 1,000 lakes, 10,000 lakes.
Oh yeah, it was a lot. It was a nice ride. We went to the Mall of America.
Okay.
It was nice. It was a little bit overwhelming.
Really? Just so much thrown
much.
at you? Yeah.
We actually, my friend and I, we went into the stores and just guessing how much prices each things were because just surprised how expensive stuff was. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I bet. And it was a good time. You guys were successful. You guys overall, if anybody doesn't know, this is we're talking about bowling here. You guys were 4th overall at the event. You were 3rd overall out of 45, I believe. 97? Which one was it?
It was more like 45-50.
Okay, 45-50, yes. And, I mean, that's really impressive. How'd you feel? I mean, how'd you feel going in? Tell me how you felt going in and how you felt coming out of it.
I felt good going into it. It was the first tournament. Obviously, last year was our first year. That helped a lot because we got to know, like, the different oil patterns and stuff. Going into it, I felt good. Coming out of it, I felt relieved.
Yeah,
it made me feel a little bit better about, like, how I'm doing bowling-wise because I felt like I wasn't as prepared as I was going into it.
And why? What was the preparation, the difference in preparation?
Just because at the place we practice at, Don Carter's, the oil pattern tends to be a little bit different. It's high-friction house there, so the ball tends to hook a lot faster than what it would at tournaments. But the tournament was actually more kind of like that. And it was nice because at Carter's, it was kind of similar. And sometimes when we go to those tournaments, there's a difference between Carter's and bowling at those tournaments.
Yeah, wherever you're going to.
Yeah.
That's really fascinating to me, just the difference in oil patterns. That's a term that I've never heard before. And so, like, when you go to a tournament like this, do they give you a chance to, I don't know, feel out the terrain? Do you get a practice round? What's that?
So it honestly just depends on how soon they send out the oil pattern or release the oil pattern for that tournament. If we get it in time, we will practice on it at Don Carter's. But the thing is that Don Carter's is a high-friction house, so your ball is going to hook more than what it will at a tournament.
What it normally would, yeah.
But it just depends. Some tournaments you don't get the oil pattern released until you check in at the tournament.
Wow.
So you're going into it.
You're going into it blind, right?
Yeah. You're not knowing what you're doing.
That's so crazy to me. It's like going to it's like going to playing a football game and going to a field and they're not telling you if it's turf or grass until you get there and you show up.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, just that's wild to think about, but I mean it ended up working out for you. Placed 3rd.
Yeah, but this one we got, I say good, like 2 to 3 weeks of practice on. So we got to get a good hang of it.
Yeah.
And it felt good.
So do you have, I mean, you guys practice, you said Don Carter's is where you practice. Is that your favorite? What's your favorite bowling alley that you've ever played?
I would have to say Park Lanes.
Okay, and is that?
It's about a good 15 minutes from here.
Okay. And what made that, what makes that your favorite?
In high school, I always loved bowling there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And that's just your.
That's where I tended to get my higher scores at.
Okay. What's your highest round ever?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know?
No.
There's no, you don't have that plastered on your wall frame? No?
I'm not a person to keep track of that stuff.
Okay. You're just there for the vibes.
I'm just there for the vibes. There to get my job done and go home.
There you go. I mean, that's a great way to think about it. So how long have you been bowling for?
Actually, I've only been bowling since my junior year of high school.
Really? That's
Yeah, I
it?
started at my junior year of high school, and then I ended up going to community college to play softball.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't bowl. I mean, I bowled some leagues and stuff during those 2 years,
Yeah.
and then I came here and they had a bowling team, and I joined the bowling team. So I've been bowling for a good, I'd say about 6 years now.
6 years. And what got you into it originally?
My brother was doing it,
Okay.
and I was like, so before I played basketball in high school, and then I had shoulder surgery, and shooting overhand just
Didn't
hurting
work.
my shoulder.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, my brother does bowling, so I'm gonna start it. Like, just try something new. And I tried it and loved it.
And you were good at it. And you loved it.
I wouldn't say good at it first.
Not at the very beginning.
We've made our progress.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the results speak for themselves. And so you've always played softball and you played basketball, you said.
I've always played softball, play a little bit of basketball, yeah.
Yeah. So is softball your favorite sport, would you say?
It just depends on the day.
Depends on the day, just like you said before.
You could have your good days and bad days for each sport, so it just depends.
I mean, if you bowl a really good round, bowling, that's the thing. That's it. Yeah. That's your number one.
Yes.
That's really funny. So tell me a little bit about what it's like being, a dual sport athlete, playing bowling, softball, and there's a little bit of overlap in those things. What's it like handling both of those sports?
So it's a lot, especially this year because I'm also an RA on campus.
Okay.
So
and a lot on your plate.
Also, yes.
You said take everything.
And I'm also planning to be a PE teacher, so I still have to do observations for that. So I'm trying to do softball, RA.
Are you in student teaching right now, or you're getting close to it?
Another semester I'll be in
Okay.
So it's kind of hard, but softball right now, we had practice before our fall break. We had practice Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Bowling, we have practices Tuesday and Thursdays. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of easy to handle, but I have to miss some practices for softball because we leave early for tournaments.
Right.
But it just depends on the tournaments and stuff. But overall, it's a lot, but you just got to get your schedule planned out.
Yeah.
And once you get that planned out, you'll be good.
And your schedule seems perfect for you right now. And you're lucky. Bowling, it's not a super physically exerting sport, right? Like you're not leaving bowling tired. You might be tired, but not in the way you would if you were like running cross country, say. It's a different kind of.
It's a different type of tired.
Yes, exactly. Your shoulder's probably not feeling pretty great afterwards.
It's not the best, but it's still hanging on.
It's still hanging on? Okay, that's good to know. So I just wanted to ask you, so when you go to these events, is it mostly, are you spinning it? Or because when I bowl, I just go, I'm straight down. What's the terminology?
So I try to spin it, but overall my form is not the best. I tend to come over the top of the ball and spin it. Instead, you're supposed to stay behind the ball and spin it off to the side. Uh-huh. But I'm working on it. You're working on it.
You're trying to become that.
I'm working with what I have right now.
Yeah. That's all you can do, right?
That's all I can do.
Whatever's in front of you, that's what you could do. That's really cool. I'm going to ask you this question. This is kind of a niche question. Have you ever seen Kingpin, the movie?
I think so, but I don't know for sure if I have.
It's a bowling movie.
Probably.
Okay. What about The Big Lebowski?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. I've seen a bunch of movies in my life about bowling and stuff.
About bowling? Those are the two most famous bowling movies and two really good movies. The Big Lebowski is one of my favorite movies ever.
I may have seen it, I may have not.
Well, if you can't remember, then you probably didn't see it. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna give that to you as a homework assignment sometime in the future.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, watch the Big. There's actually not a lot of bowling in The Big Lebowski, but it's a great movie. There's a lot more bowling in Kingpin. I'm
pretty sure I've seen Kingpin.
Yeah, it's a funnier movie. Ernie McCracken. Just remember that name.
Okay.
And the comb over.
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah, we could talk about bowling forever. When's your guys' next tournament? You guys have not this weekend. You have a weekend off.
We have a weekend off. The following weekend, we're in Ashwaubenon.
Say that word again to me.
Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin.
Okay, and there's a lot of wild names in Wisconsin.
Green Bay area.
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah.
And so how long of a drive is that going to be? 4-ish hour, 3.5, 4 hours?
I don't know for sure. I think it's like a good 3 hours maybe.
Yeah, and most of your tournaments, you guys are staying for the weekend.
Yes.
And what's that like? Traveling with the team, hanging out at a hotel.
It's good. It's a good team bonding experience.
Mm-hmm.
Some tournaments it just depends on how long Saturday takes, because sometimes Saturday takes 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Because you bowl, every person bowls a game.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's 5 bowlers that bowl a game, I should say. And then Sundays are quicker day because you're bowling Baker. You bowl 16 Baker games. But it also just depends on the tournament, what type of format they're doing and everything.
And tell me what a Baker game is.
A Baker is basically you're taking say you're bowling 1 game.
Okay.
But instead you have 5 to how many people you want to bowl in that game.
In one game.
Each person gets, say there's 5 people bowling, each person gets 2 frames.
Okay.
So say you and I are bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Say I'm bowling the first frame, then you would bowl the second frame. I'd bowl the third frame.
Yes.
You bowl the 4th frame.
Mm.
So now just keep going
And on
like
and
that.
on and on.
But then instead we do 5.
Okay.
So we say I'd bowl the first frame.
Right. It would be A, B,
yeah.
C, D,
Just
E,
like that.
and then A, B. Yes.
Yeah, back in that order.
Okay.
again.
And that's really quick?
It's quick, yeah.
Okay.
Because you do 4 sets. 4 sets of 4 Baker
Okay.
games.
Yeah.
And then you do 2 on one lane, and then you switch to the next lane, do 2 on that lane,
Mm-hmm.
and then you move sets.
Okay. And so what do you like? What do you enjoy more? Do you like the Baker games just because, I mean, it's not all on you. It's more of a team game. Or do you like it being everything, the whole weight falls on your shoulders?
I tend to more like the team games.
Okay.
Because it's more relaxed, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because you have your own game to bowl.
Yeah.
It's not like in the Baker games, you should I need to do good in order for us to have a good game. And especially bowling the 10th frame, because then
everything's all riding on you.
Yeah, you're expected to get a lot out of that
Yeah.
frame. But yeah, and when it doesn't go that way, it's hard on you.
So what frame do you usually bowl?
It just depends on the day. Depends on the weekend and who's doing good. And
So it's just a
who's
strategy.
better.
Can you
Yeah.
change it from set to set, or is it all you have to
can
keep?
switch it out.
Okay, you can.
You can change it, yes.
So it is. So there is some strategy.
Yes, there is
Just
some
if
strategy.
you're having an off day, they'll probably go, oh, would they go? You're the 1 and then the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like
something
the 4 and the 8.
Okay. Something like that.
4, yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting to me. Again, I'm from the West Coast, and bowling is just not as big over there. I mean, I've been bowling. I don't even actually remember the last time I've been bowling. I'd like to go really soon, but
a lot of people think it's an easy sport, and it's not.
No,
It's not an easy sport.
Yeah, they make it look so easy, right? I
Yeah.
mean, these pros are out there, and it's just strike, but it's really hard to get to that point.
It is very hard.
And you still don't know what your best score ever. I'm really curious.
I would.
You averaged, I think, 180 this weekend was your average, I believe.
Yeah, it was like 172, 180.
Yeah.
I was up there, and then I had a bad game my last.
You had a bad game. Your high was it? Would you get 205? Was that your high this weekend?
Yeah, it was like 205, 204.
Yeah, that's way higher than I've ever.
It was supposed to be an easy oil pattern, but it was kind of hard.
Mm-hmm. And what do you consider a bad game? So what was that? The quote unquote stinker that you
My
had?
bad game that I had was a whopping 116.
116.
Yeah, that was not.
I mean, for like a regular bowler, somebody, we'll say your weekend bowlers. I mean, I feel like people go out there and they're like, I just want to break 100.
Yeah.
And to you, that's just not enough.
Especially you want to get at least in like the 170, 180s range.
That's competitive.
That's competitive, or at least that's always what I was in high school. Like always taught in high school, that you want to get in the 170s, 180s range to stay consistent. But it also just depends on the oil pattern and how hard it is. And if everybody's scoring low throughout the whole tournament, then you're good. If people are scoring high and you're scoring low, then
that's not good.
It's not good, but you'll get there.
And so what are the different type of oil pattern? Like when you hear a certain oil pattern, how do you know that it's hard? Is it just something that you haven't practiced with, or is it?
So there's short patterns, medium patterns, and long patterns.
Okay.
It's just about like there's a lot of technical stuff that goes into it, and I'm not very strong on knowing that stuff.
That's not your job. Your job's to knock over pins.
I just have my coach tell me where to stand.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I mean, just in this 10 minutes, you've taught me, I know exponentially more about the game of bowling than I did before, and I thank you for that. Just wanted to ask you one more thing. When you're bowling, do you ever just go bowling with your friends just as a hobby, just not competitively?
I have before, yeah.
Okay. And when you go out there, are you playing with like a handicap? Like, are you much better than your friends?
Sometimes I just don't take my bowling balls to just have fun
Oh,
because I want to have fun.
so you're using whatever.
Yeah, because I don't want to be competitive.
Okay.
But say where I work at Culver's back in Freeport,
Uh-huh.
we have our Christmas parties and we go bowling then. Sometimes I like to bring
You
my
like
bowling
to
balls out. Because
you
one
like
of
to assert some dominance.
Yeah, one of the manager's husbands is a bowler and we like to go against each other. So
And yeah, do you get him?
it just depends on the day.
Depends on the day. If it's your day, you got him.
Sure, yes.
We'll say that. One more thing. How ready are you for softball season? What position do you play?
I'm a first base and pitcher.
Okay. And which one of those positions do you like more? You like being at the plate, playing in the field, or you like pitching?
I really like first base.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I used to be a really good pitcher. Then I had my shoulder surgery, and it just depends on the day on how good of a pitcher I am.
Yeah.
I don't have the speed I used to have, so just going with the movements I have
Yeah.
with my pitching. So, yeah, I'd have to say first base.
Okay. Yeah, that's completely fair. So how ready are you for the season? Are you excited about what's coming up?
Yes, I'm excited about what's coming up. I think we have a good group of girls this year, and hopefully it should be a good year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for softball. Love watching softball. One of my favorite sports. I'm excited to go watch some bowling. We got an event coming up here in Rockford, I believe, in 3 weeks. When are you guys here? Is it a month or 3 weeks?
I can double check real quick if I have enough time. I think we're here.
Because you're at the GLBC 2 coming up here in 2 weekends from now. And I think after that.
Yeah, I think the next tournament after that, we're here in Rockford.
We're here. Okay, great.
I know for sure we have 2 tournaments here in Rockford. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited to go watch one of those and just see what that environment's like. I bet do you think it's pretty hectic?
It is. It just depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation. Depends on the day. Alrighty,
Yes.
Neelah. Do you have anything else that you want to say? Anything else you want to share?
No, I think I'm good.
You're good?
Would love to have people come and watch us bowl.
Yeah, that would be a great. Yeah, hopefully if you share this, maybe people will come out and watch. Maybe. All right. Thank you, Neelah. It's been a great time. Region of the Week for this week. I'm Cole Weber. This has been Rock Talk, episode 11. Thanks everybody for listening, and that will do it.